MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jeff Samardzija will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
A quality start in this guy's last one, only allowing 2 runs, working deep in the game. He did take the loss, but he threw the ball much better. We'll see if he gets any better breaks in this one.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, the right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 25th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Left side, but well foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. Lowry's got it. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. His second home run of the series as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, David Peralta.
Number 7.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Brian Dozier waits on deck. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field, and it's 1-0 Boston. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Shohei Ohtani gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, when this guy's on, he's nasty. How nasty? How about in this last appearance, struck out 21 batters. One of the most dominating performances I've ever seen, and I really hope he brings his A game along again in this one.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side, he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to
Leading
launch.
up for Washington, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier has it, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? First pitch on its way. Ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Striding in, Mitch Moreland, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Nope. 1-0.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Homer Munson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting seven, the catcher, Brian McCann.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Moreland leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. is laid off for ball 2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
3-2 pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Seager stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might.
And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. Gone! A 3-run shot down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
The center fielder, number 5, George Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
That's wide, 2-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
3-0 to him now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
There goes the runner. And another foul ball. 3 runs already home here. He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. In time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in, no more Missouri. First offering on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A chance here for Dozier at second. Scooped up on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Striding in now for the Nats, Tyler Austin will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. No balls and 1 strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Riding in once again, David Peralta hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter, number 13.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Dozier brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Red Sox. Here's Jed Lowry now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and a strike. Hit in the air to left field. Peralta has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Right side. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready now, Homer Munson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Scorched to third. Nunez scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Standing in, Brian McCann. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. McCann, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now in the box, Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have 0 quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out. And with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Here's Corey Seager as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. Fouled away. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Nomar Mazara would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Nats 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Seager. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2 is low and outside for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? On its way is pitch number 75. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1. Runner's on his way to third. In there. Now the throw. And he is in there.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Hicks at third with 2 away. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Tyler.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Chris Cannizzaro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready once again, David Peralta. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Homer Munson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Two and one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman, Kyle.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And it's fouled away. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 0-1 delivery. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. McCann, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heater.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's George Springer. Hot shot on the ground is short. Seager fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 4 runs here in this half inning. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Nats 1. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Martin Maldonado becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Eduardo.
First delivery to him on the way. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Tony Watson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. David Peralta is on deck. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Hit down the third baseline. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher, leading things off.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. His previous battles with Tony Watson. He has a 3 for 12 line. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Dozier.
In now, Brian Dozier, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it is, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt. In fact, that's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The first baseman, number 23.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Derek Law enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Homer Munson will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Pedro Alvarez will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Alvarez.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nice job there by the Washington bullpen. 7th inning stretch. Pedro Alvarez will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Number 24.
And now for Washington, Tyler Naquin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Marcus Semien is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. First pitch on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was. Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nats leave a pair. It's still an 8-1. Ryan Presley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in his last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 0-2 home. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the catcher.
And that's taken for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's popped up out towards short right field. Dozier over to his left, and the inning is over. This Juan Minaya enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Minaya.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0. One and one to the Boston pitcher. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
Number 7.
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And this is swung on and hit to Lowry at second. Throw on to Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. 2 down. Now batting, Corey Seager. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Last strike now for the Nats. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Springer has a read on it, and it's Bedlam in Beantown. The Red Sox are once again world champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.